Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that wasn't far away. That has ended up in no man's land. Oyarzabal makes a dash for it. Bakambu. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Takes the shot! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lukau, Kayembe. But that has not gone well. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Bakambu. And that could set him on his way. Great shoots! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Democratic Republic of Congo make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And he skips past his man. Robertson. Vitinha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Forced to go back. And the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
James certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal stood his ground strongly. Wan-Bissaka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Democratic Republic of Congo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He won't be happy with that one. Mbemba. Democratic Republic of Congo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Lukau. That pass isn't the best. Neatly clipped into space. And he's... Oh, what has happened here? Lukau. And it's Masuaku. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's heaved it away. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Kayembe. Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Rice. Kayembe. Mbemba. Lukau. For Masuaku. Not the most accurate pass. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rice. Oh, goes for a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Look at the space here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lukau. Bakambu. He's in a great position here. He shifted it to the flank. Masuaku receives it in a wide position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. James. Looking for the run. Vitinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tuanzebe. Lukau. And Wan-Bissaka. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbemba. Wissa. And this is Bakambu. Spread out to the left. And that has not gone well. Son Heung-min. Good driving run. Rice. Good read, needed to be.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Bakambu. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk. Spread it left. Done delicately. Now it's Rice. And he is... Can he finish? It's another chance. And that's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Changement. Le numéro 17, Cédric Bakambu. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 23.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's nice. And Messi!
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. And a truly agonising miss.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
À sa place, le numéro 12.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe plays it short. Back when it goes. Chance! And that could have brought them level. Not the best distribution from the keeper. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Banza. That's going wide left. Banza. Chance, surely!
Changement. le numéro 25. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 14.
Ambitious ball here. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Lukau. Wissa has found the net here, of course. It's a really well-measured ball.
Democratic Republic of Congo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Might be dangerous. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Messi threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good climb! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, that is one way to stop him. This looks promising. Nicely weighted ball. And the pass is intercepted. Shot a goal! And that is as much as we have time for. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Messi. And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. Son Heung-min. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's a threatening ball.
This is the time you need that pace. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Son Heung-min. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's been hooked away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's had it nicked away. Done delicately. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Salah. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. It's not an especially good pass, that. And they can counter here. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. And he's there to belt it away. Space for him to turn and look. It's a searching pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Has to go back here. Tries one from range. And he's there to clear it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's rather hopeful. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he welcomes it in. Son Heung-min! In he goes again. Goal! France! And France are in front.
But pour l'équipe de France.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm going a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Salah. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Marmoush. Stood up well to him there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely feet. And it's Vitinha. Marmoush. Egypt are looking to break at pace. Jimenez. Van Dijk. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. France come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
France are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Mohamed Salah. And he's forced to go back. Pressing high and with purpose. Marmoush. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a promising position. Crosses it in.
Well played and well cleared.
And here's Marmoush. Marmoush ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Son Heung-min. He is through here. They've got a corner here. France have their second corner now. Mbappe goes short. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
No, that was never going to make it.
314.
Marmoush looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi. Rice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. Oh, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So what can they make of this? Now, can they get him away? And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 44. Le numéro 13.
Great defending, strong and determined. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
This looks promising. Ball come... A header! Goal! Egypt! And the comeback is complete.
But pour l'équipe d'Égypte après 80 minutes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
L'Égypte. Le numéro 13.
Egypt have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now.
There's the header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Searching pass he's played there. France have reached the now or never stage. Chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top draw. And right near the end, we have parity.
Le numéro 8.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I like the look of this fella, Tijjani Reinders, Peter. The Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game, and he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas, and he comes through with flying colours.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. Van Dijk. And it's slung out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Getting up there! No, not the best of headers. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a...
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vitinha spread it left. He's found a way past. Oh, nice touch. He has a look up. Big chance! Vitinha wins the duel this time. So we're still where we started right now. Gravenberch.
The Netherlands really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the long...
Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands! Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oyarzabal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Decent chance! The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
De Jong.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries. Nicked it back promptly. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk, tidy with his distribution. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Cross needs to be good. Van Dijk. And it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Son Heung-min. Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Van de Ven. Gakpo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Delivers with impressive jump. Marlon is flagged offside. Jimenez. It's Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Great vision. Good read, needed to be. Van Dijk. De Jong. Reinders. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Gakpo with the cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Van Dijk. And it's Son Heung-min. Oyarzabal. Nicely weighted ball. Played through for the wide man.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Somerville. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is out of play. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Reinders. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dumfries. Somerville. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Reinders. Good ball, good take. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in. Somerville. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Marlon. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyath. And the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 24.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
De Jong and Reinders. That's a good ball out wide. And the return pass. He's found space here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for France. Number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oyarzabal, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Dumfries gets across to intercept that. De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Where it came from. Kluivert. Terrific effort! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front.
The goal scored for Netherlands. After 17
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Donyell Malen. Donyell Malen.
The Netherlands with the lead. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, some astute defending there. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. Malen. Played down the flank. Gakpo has the space to scheme.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11, Cody Gakpo. Number 18, Donyell Malen. Coming on the field.
France are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The goal scored for Netherlands.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Justin Kluivert.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Dumfries knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Shoots! That's a lovely, delicate pass.
Lang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk. The Netherlands clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now Van de Ven. That has been slung wide. The ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.